Our goal, back in 1971, was to study the behavioral and psychological consequences of becoming a prisoner or prison guard. To do this, we decided to simulate a prison environment, both physically and mentally, and then observe the effects of this institution on all those within its walls. We used the basement of the psychology building to stage our little drama, scheduled to run for 2 weeks. A corridor of small offices was converted into a functional prison environment. It was complete with 3 cells. There was a guard's room, the warden's office, my superintendent's office, and a closet used if necessary for solitary confinement. We recruited the help of some prison experts to assist us with our prison design and construction. Foremost among them was Carlo Prescott, an ex-convict recently released from serving 17 years behind bars in San Quentin and Soledad prisons. We placed an ad in the city newspaper asking for participants for an experiment studying the psychological effects of prison life. They would be paid $15 a day. Over 70 people applied. They were given diagnostic interviews and psychological tests to weed out all those with any signs of psychological abnormality, medical disabilities, or history of crime or drug use. 24 were selected. They were all healthy, normal, intelligent, middle-class males from colleges throughout the United States. And with a flip of the coin, each was randomly assigned to play the role of prisoner or guard. It was only by chance that someone was chosen as prisoner or guard. Now, it is important to remember that at the start of this experiment, there were no psychological differences between those students assigned the prisoner role and those assigned to be guards. An undergraduate student, David Jaffe, took on the role of prison warden. I acted as the prison superintendent, while psychology graduate students Craig Haney and Kurt Banks handled a variety of prison staff responsibilities. I met with the students selected to be guards on the day before the experiment was to begin. I had to explain to the guards that they could not in any way hit the prisoners, but they could create in the prisoners feelings of boredom, a sense of frustration.
Can create a sense of fear in them to some degree. You can create a notion of arbitrariness, that their life is totally controlled by us, by the system, you, me, Jaffe, that they'll have no privacy at all. Their cells, they're going to be sleeping in rooms with bars on them, that there'll be constant surveillance. Nothing they do will go unobserved. They have no freedom of action. They can do nothing or say nothing that we don't permit. We're going to take away their individuality in various ways. In general, what all this leads to is a sense of powerlessness. That is, we have total power in the situation, and they have none. So what's going to happen tomorrow is, we told the students to wait in their houses or rooms where they're living. Squad car is going to pull up. Two policemen are going to come out and ask the guy his name. He gives it to him, that you've been suspected of a crime. I don't know. They'll just leave it vague. They'll say drugs or something. Come with us, handcuff them, put them in the car, take them down to the police station, take them to the security underground entrance, detain them, fingerprint them, book them, blindfold them, and then Kurt and Craig are going to pick them up, because they'll be blindfolded, they won't know, and say, come on, moving out, and then bring them down here, and take the blindfolds off, then they'll be in the prison. Then we're going to take their clothes off, delouse them with a powder spray, put on the uniform. We have some people making uniforms today, which is just going to be like long smocks with numbers on, and they'll have rubber shower shoes, and that's all. No underclothes or anything, and they're going to wear a chain on one leg, which is just a symbolic thing of their loss of freedom. So the police have agreed to do this. I just have to go down and double check and give them the names and so forth.
Will this be done by campus security or by real police?
The power of the police.